Yijinjing starts before motion, and the first key changes everything. The easiest Yijinjing mistake happens before you move. Classical Yijinjing does something surprisingly practical. It starts with the tendons, not the pose. In this tradition, the 12-channel sinews are movement pathways linking muscles, joints, and posture. So the first question is not, can I copy the shape? It is my body organized enough for the shape to mean anything? That is why the preparation is not decoration. It gives the practice a map, and the first landmark on that map is a line most people barely notice: the waist. Before practice, the text asks for simple things. Empty the bowels and bladder, wear loose, breathable clothing, and tie a belt at the waist. That belt is not a costume. It marks the Dai Mai, the belt vessel, a horizontal boundary in traditional Chinese medicine. The source describes it as dividing the body into upper yang and lower yin. In plain language, it gives the trunk a gentle border, so rising and sinking can be felt as two different directions instead of one crowded middle. But here is the strange detail. The belt should not behave like elastic. This is where the common shortcut fails. If the point were just comfort, an elastic waistband would win. But the text says not to use elastic, because elastic expands and shrinks with the abdomen. A regular belt offers a steadier boundary. Traditionally, that steadiness is used to restrain abdominal swelling, reduce a sense of stagnation in the middle, and support the waist muscles and lumbar area. So the mistake is subtle, choosing something that follows every bulge when the practice is asking for a quiet frame. Once that frame is in place, the next switches are even smaller: teeth, tongue, eyes, and breath. Now the opening puzzle pays off. Yijinjing begins before movement, because the first training is attention. Each posture starts with 4 cues. Lightly clench the teeth, place the tongue on the upper palate, look straight ahead, and smooth the nasal breath. Traditionally, clenching begins tendon and bone work. The tongue cue encourages saliva. Open eyes train the spirit, or shen the focused presence of the person. And the breath is first guided until it becomes natural. The strongest line comes last. When guiding the body, do not aim your mind at a personal condition. First, let the sinews loosen and the channels feel open. In other words, the practice begins by changing your relationship to the body, not by chasing a symptom. Remember this: in Yijinjing, the first move is not bigger motion. It is a prepared body boundary, breath, gaze, and intention, so the motion has somewhere to land.